the mysterious floating dock. It seems stable. So this is going to be a floating review. Hopefully I don't just fall off the edge here. All right, what's up everybody? I'm back, and in this video I'm out here in the middle of the lake, and I'm going to do my very first floating walkthrough. So I'm actually out here in the middle of a lake that's kind of close to my house here. So today I have the Crescent Kayaks SUP Plus, so the SUP Plus out here. It's one of the coolest platforms that kind of in my lineup. It's a boat I've been paddling for around about 2 years now, and I've never really done like a walkthrough or any type of like on-water review. So I'm going to do a quick walkthrough on the boat and how I kind of set it up. It's a pretty basic setup. Right now, this is more kind of like my wreck style setup. I have a fishing top setup. I will show, so I have caught like a 4.5 pound bass out of this thing. It's a very good fishing platform because it's so open. It's got an open deck here, and it's open back here. I usually run like a black pack or some sort of cooler or something back there. But when I'm out doing just basically my little wreck type paddling, I just bring my little watershed dry bag and a bottle of water, an algae bottle of water in my cup there, and that's pretty much it. And man, is this thing a great platform. It definitely is one of the coolest things because it's set up as a kayak, but it can go as kayak into SUP with one simple trick here, and I will show you guys on that. Let me go ahead and start to walk through now, but I'm going to go ahead and hopefully I don't fall off the edge about talking about this thing. So I'm going to slide it back. So I'm going to start up here at the bow. So the bow, basically, you have a good bow bungee up here. It isn't a removable, but well, it is an adjustable bungee. You can take it off and adjust this bungee. And something cool Crescent's done, they've made the front grab handle. It's basically that kind of, I can't even remember what the name of these. It's like a T-grip style, but it goes through this little deck hook, goes around and hits the bungee, which makes it retractable like that. Well, also attractable, but it's retracts, so it goes around there. That handle's not just flopping around up there. Is that not a cool feature? I like that. That's kind of utilizing something that's already on the boat. And you can see pretty much I run just a watershed dry bag up here on the deck right there, and that's pretty much all I need. Moving on back to the deck pads. Look at these deck pads. This is like a wood grain finish. I love this color on the seafoam. The color of this boat is seafoam, and I love the looks on it on a when it's got this kind of brown deck padding. That's a really cool feature on that, really, and a lot of it. This is a really good high quality deck pad. I've had this, you can look at this. So I've had this boat, I have been using this boat for 2 years, and you can see my deck pad's still on there good. If it's applied properly, this stuff will stay on there really good. I think these are 18-inch. I think these are 18-inch Yak Attack rails. So these are rails by Yak Attack. So any type of anything with like a T-grip, with like a T-bolt will fit down in these. What I'm running here is the roto grip. So you can see that I'm running the roto grip there. And I use these roto grips. I'll show you guys in my on-water how I use these. So you'll see what I do. It's for holding a paddle. Is that not a cool feature? I love these things. If you notice, there's no paddle park on this boat, so you can see why I'm using that, because there isn't a paddle park, and this gives me like a good paddle park. But if you don't have these, you just slide your paddle down there. See what I just did with the front bungee? That's what you'll do if you don't have these roto grips. So no big deal if you don't have them. Moving on back, let's see, moving on back to that. This is a molded in handle. I'm not really the biggest fan of it because you see what it does. It builds up water, and I think what Crescent has done on the newer models, I'm pretty sure there's a handle here and a handle over there for picking the boat up, which is a good improvement on it because I'm not really a big fan of this. I actually wish they would take that out of the mold and get rid of that because there's all this water in here. I think they might have, I don't know. You guys have to check with Crescent and see. I'm thinking that's not even along a feature right there. This is another Yak Attack rail. I think this is the 8-inch, but this is an added item. I added one there and I added one there for just different accessories like a cup or a rod holder or something, so I added that. That's not standard on the boat, and I did add those. The seat, wow, so check this out. This is and I think Crescent kind of like has you mount mount their seat right here. It's held in by this bungee, and I think what Crescent does is mount it there, but I had actually found it works better on this larger part of the seat, and I really like it, and it looks better too. That looks really good, doesn't it? I really like. But check out how fast I can take this seat off. So I just go like this. I lock that. One back there, one right there. There's 4 of them. Now check that out. Now I've pretty much got a paddleboard. Is that not a cool feature? So you can see, and look how well that's held up. That's held up, you know, that's just where the back of the seat kind of went right there, but look how well this is held up back here. Nice little drain ports right there. I noticed these drain ports didn't drain that well. They should have curved them on down to the parting line, but they don't drain that well. So those drain ports do work, but you kind of have to tilt off to the side. Yeah, and you can see these hooks, how these hooks hook on the seat. More deck padding back here. Really cool feature right there. Extra bungee. Look at that. A lot of, and it's an adjustable top bungee on, once again, on Yak Attack rails where you can mount a rod holder. A lot of times I'll mount rod holders back here and put a black pack in the back when I turn this into a fishing platform. Right here, that's the Yak Attack cup. Great spot for it. I run it either there or right there, but the problem is when I run it here, it gets in my way of paddling. So I mostly run it back there, and it holds an algae bottle nicely. This is off hooks, and all of this bungee is removable, by the way. So you can take all of this bungee off and adjust it. I did add this little back bungee here. This doesn't come on it. It's something that I added as an extra feature. Nothing, but there is deck hooks. These deck hooks come on there, and it just gives you that ability to run it back there. SUP Plus, molded in graphics. That's a molded in caution logo. You don't see that much, so you guys can't peel that off. Maybe this isn't done anymore. I'm pretty sure I actually seen the newer models, they have a sticker back here. They don't mold that in anymore. And this one has the screw-in drain plug, but Crescent has upgraded it, and they have a molded in screw-in top drain plug. This one's like a bolt-on. Power pole mounts, check that out. So this thing has a spot for a power pole, or a you can mount a trolling motor on there. And once again, just one of these T handles that's just run through a hole in the back. No, you guys can't put a parking pole down through it, so good luck on that. All right, so I pretty much went over the entire deck with you guys. I'm going to now roll the boat over. I kind of locked everything down. Let's roll this. Hopefully we don't push it in the water. So look at that. I don't know if you guys can see in the camera here, but check out this hull. This hull is something something else. This hull was shaped by a SUP paddler / surfboard maker. I can't even remember the name, Steve something. I'll leave a link up for that right now, but apparently this hull shape was all shaped by him's story that Crescent has behind this hull. But check this hull out. The front, as you see, has like a small little keel. It looks to be about a 6 to 5 inch keel in the front with a high rocker on it. So the thing is that bow rides high with that keel riding in the water there, and that's what helps this thing track so well. This thing is amazing at tracking. And you can look back, it has the pontoon style hull, so you can see that it's more like a pontoon style. Is that not cool? This thing is extremely stable from side to side and on its edge. It's like no other paddleboard that I've paddled before. You know, normally paddleboards don't have that much stability on them. And you see this groove in the middle. This groove actually serves a purpose because this is rotomolded, not foam filled or not like a inflatable. It doesn't have the kiss off. So actually what they've done, what Crescent has done, is molded this channel in there, and that gives it kind of kisses off to the deck of the boat. So because if you didn't, it would be hollow and it'd be real flexible up there. That is a cool feature. That's actually well thought out right there. I like that. So moving on back to check out the size of this damn skeg on this thing. It's like it drops down like a rudder, and this is what helps keeps it straight. That thing is massive. That's probably a solid, you know, 9 to 10 inches deep in the back that it drops in the water. Is that not cool? That's what gives this thing the ability. You can see how the pontoons kind of taper back, and it tapers back, but this skeg is so deep in the water. One thing I wish they would have done is added a skid plate on it. That would have been nice to have a skid plate on this thing, but yeah, you know, it's not on there. I don't drag it that way, I drag it this way a lot. So, you know, no big deal. But look at the size of that damn skeg. Holy crap. That's what helps keep it straight in the water. Really like that. Really nice piece. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the hull. Is that not, this is by far one of the sexiest hulls I've ever seen on a boat. It's very unusual. This is a very unusual hull makeup. I've never seen anything like this on a boat, on a kayak anyway. Flipping it back over. So now that I got it flipped back over, I'll go ahead and go over the specs with this with you guys. I'm pretty sure the specs come in at 11'10" as far as length. I think it's around 33 to 34 inches wide, 58 to around about 62 pounds as far. I'll throw the specs up on the screen now and let you guys see them, because I always mess up with specs somewhere. Those things are hard to remember. 275 pounds capacity, 275, but I think you could go a little heavier on it, and that's with you in it. You know, it's a paddleboard, it's not a full-on kayak, so it's not going to be as much as, say, like the CK1 or something like that. Yeah, and the thing is, all rotomolded. It's all made in America. I really like the Crescent brand. I like the Crescent company. The fishing kind of fits my style, so it's a good fishing platform for me. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much all I got on the walkthrough on the Crescent SUP Plus. Thanks a lot, guys. Thanks for watching, and leave in the comments below if you guys have this boat, or if this is something that you think you would use as a fishing platform, or if this is a something you think that would be useful to you. But I really like it. But yeah, guys, go over, check out my Crescent CK1 videos. I did a full-on walkthrough and on-water review and on-river review with the CK1. That is another really good platform. That's become my new kind of favorite all-around kind of fishing, river fishing boat. So yeah, thanks a lot, guys. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys next time.